How's it going, everyone? Back with another exciting Everquest adventure. Today we are on the Enchanter. We're going to be delving down the Chardok. I'm going to show you guys a nice little camp where you can kill 2 placeholders so you can get 2 names that drop some pretty decent items. It's a laid back camp. You're going to have plenty of downtime, so it's a cool camp to just come, set some timers, kill some stuff, get some fat loots. Let me click over real quick to the browser and I'll show you what we are hunting. First thing we're going for is the Iksar Trustee. Drops the Earring of Purity. I think it's 1500. Yeah, 1000 to 1500. And really nice item for a cleric or shaman. And then we're going for the Earring of Cleansing. This is about a 3000 to 3500 plat item. Really, really nice. That'll be the first mob that we are going for. Next one is going to be Foreman Murtak. He drops the Girdle of the Flayed Iksar. This is 4000 platters. So then we have Fester. I've never even heard of this. It goes from 2500 or 1500 up to 2500. Then we have the Sarnak Bracer of Honor. All awesome items. 2000 plat. So as you can see, you can make quite a bit of plat here. It's not the best camp, but it's still for plat like in Chardok. But still, it's easy and it's awesome. And I'm going for the earrings because I want to get those earrings for my little bot cleric that I'm doing. But anyways, first things first, guys. Bind out here. You need to be bound. You need to have some way to levitate. It's very helpful, either a Peggy cloak or J boots or whatever. So bind out here because you're going to be gating a lot. After you clear a placeholder, you gate. If you get a passy crit fail, you gate. But so lev up, J boots up, Salpots, whatever you want to do. Here is my lineup. I swap around essentially my top slot and 8s. You're going to want to have, and you can change this how you want it. The main things you need up is color slant, your mez up, and dictate, and gate. You gotta have gate up because you're going to be gating a lot. Essentially how this works is you go down to where the 2 camps are, which is awesome. They're like side by side. You clear the placeholders with dictate, as you will see, and yeah, it's great. Chardok is fun. If you've never done Chardok and you're an enchanter and you're level 60, get the faction and come down here because you can make a lot of plat. I wasn't doing the coral camp today, show that on video, but it's taken right now, so I'll do this one because it's still freaking awesome. So again, bind out here, J boots up, and levitate. Keep timers on your J boots too because you will be needing it. And let's go ahead into the good old Chardok. There's a few different ways to get down to the camp, so I'll show you guys the easiest way so you don't get lost. It takes a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. First things first, point yourself up so you start to lev, and let's go ahead and head down. And the reason why we're levitating because we're going to levitate on top of this little ledge over here. Instead of going through the main castle here, you can go that way, as I said. There's a few different ways to get there, but I just levitate right here on the cliff, and then I head down. And the other way, I'll show you guys that way too after I clear a placeholder. It is a little bit faster, but not by like a ton. Maybe 4 or 5 seconds faster. Maybe. And just keep following this all the way down. You can see on my map here. Here, I'll turn that off so it's a little easier for you guys to see. Coming around. And right here, you're going to hang a right. Keep following this up, and let's turn this on because we're almost there. The placeholders are down right now, but right here is where the name spawns, Foreman Murtakalak, or it could be a placeholder. So right now it's down, and right next to this camp is the the Iksar trustee, and the collaborator is the placeholder. So it must have just popped. Now, the collaborator is not on any type of faction. So when we go to dictate pull, you don't have to pacify or do anything crazy. All you do is you dictate, and then we're going to target that guy and send him back onto the skeleton, and then drag him back. And he is going to drag backwards and aggro all the slave master and all this stuff, which essentially it's going to kill our placeholder. So one thing you do want to have is a pet back macro, and have it on keybinding, guys. It makes it a whole lot easier. And then for the next one, I do my pet attack macro like this for Chardok. This one's mainly for the coral camp, but it'll work here. And the reason why I have back off for it is because of the coral camp. I want my pet to not stop and attack something who's attacking him on the way to my target, if that makes sense. So essentially, I'll have a target that I want him to get down to in the pit, in the coral room, and if he's attacked on the way there, he will just stay attacked. He'll just stop in one spot. So back off, it makes him run down, even if he's getting attacked by a bunch of crap down to my target. But anyways, you don't need this for this camp if you don't want to. You can totally have a regular pet attack macro. But again, keybind it. Have it on keybinding because it makes it a lot easier. And we are going to target the collaborator, target that guy, and I have my pet, or not pet, I have my switch target key binding to set to like tilde. So if I press this, it'll swap back and forth in between my two last targets. So what I'm going to do is dictate him, switch over, attack, and then I'm going to run like the wind backwards and drag him backwards. And all right, here we go. Now again, the placeholder is not on faction, so you will not get aggro. The actual name, he's on the same faction as all the guys in here. The slaves down here are not on any type of faction at all, and little navy guy down here, he's not on faction at all either. So they will not aggro. So we're going to target him. We're going to target him. I'm going to go and hit my tilde to be sure that I have it all set up right. Then I'm going to dictate. I'm going to switch over to this target, and then right as dictate lands, I'm going to go over, and as soon as I start to see my target mob, he starts to take damage, I'm going to go ahead and start to run, and I am spamming, I am spamming back pet, or pet back, I'm sorry. And then I'm just going to cruise around in here. You see how he's dying extremely, I got a little lag there. Extremely fast. I'm running around, and right here I should be okay. And then as soon as he dies, and then we're going to gate. Now it's going to take them probably 6 or 8 seconds to get up to me. So boom. Bam. Now we're going to gate out, and I'll show you. So that's how you kill a placeholder. It's super easy. You don't have to do anything crazy. All you do is you dictate, and you drag them back. And when you gate out, always refresh your J-boots and levitate. Which lev, you can levitate like inside, but the J-boots is a must. And then we're going to run back, and I'll show you the other way to get down to there. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. It's so easy on an Enchanter. Like on my Druid, I can't just dictate on a Druid. I have to freaking snare and do a bunch of crazy stuff and pull mobs certain places and have dogs, to clear placeholders. Or root rot, which is pretty difficult. On Enchanter, it's like so OP. You just cruise around pretty much any camp in this place. You just dictate all the placeholders and just wipe them out. Alright, so now I'll show you the other way to get there. I'll keep the map active. You're going to kind of go the same way, except for you don't go all the way down. Right here, you're going to see this ramp that comes off to your left. Right down here at the bottom, you hang a right, and then you're going to come up to this bridge and just jump straight off here. and come down. And you're going to see a waterfall under here. And I'll keep the map going. And you levitate through the waterfall. You're going to come over to this side of this building right here, and you are almost back. So it's a little bit faster. Come around here. And we are back. All right, cool. So now we got to wait for the placeholder for this one. It's going to be pretty much the same thing on this one, except for that guy, he will aggro you when you dictate. So you'll see here in a second how I handle it. But anyways, let's go ahead and pause it here and wait for the placeholder to come up. And I will show you how I do that one. Same principle though, easy peasy. All right, pause it, pause it. All right, and here we go. We have the next placeholder up. It is a Sarnak underboss. Essentially, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to dictate, sick him on this pet, or on this skeleton, because the skeleton, he will aggro on you, and you don't want him chasing you. So you dictate, you sick him on this, and then drag him back through all of these other miners, and he will get destroyed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to get a little distance. I'm going to make sure he's targeted. I'm going to hit my tilde to make sure that it's proper, and then we're going to dictate. I'm going to switch targets now, and right as it lands, I'm going to send in, spam that, and then we're going to hit back, spam that back. I'm spamming back. I'm going to cruise right over here. And this time I'll go this way. And I'm watching my pet's health. He's getting beat up. Now, right here, I'm pretty much good. I can stop right here. Come on, die faster, buddy. And it's going to break, and then we're going to gate out. Now be prepared for like a gate collapse. If it is, I'm going to run a little bit more, because it does happen. But from here, you should have plenty of time. It'll take him a little while to get over here. And there we go. Second placeholder down. Now we just got to wait for pops. Again, when you get outside, don't forget to refresh. And don't forget to lev. And if you don't have a lot of time on your journey, on your J-boots or whatever, when you get it named, then instead of cutting it close, which I do it all the time, I'm terrible at it, gate out first and refresh everything. Get your lev going and click your J-boots and stuff. But there we go. We are going to head back down, and we're going to wait, and I'm going to keep clearing until I get some name pops. All right, pause. All right, here we go. We have an Iksar Trustee. We got 1, 2 pop. First things first, let's go ahead and get a Bedlam up. And we're going to get a Tash up. And this guy right here, the Slave Master, he is going to be our pet that we are going to use to charm. And essentially, we're going to mess him, Tash him, and passy him first. And you don't have to passy, but it just makes it easier when I'm trying to blur him. I don't have to get back extremely far. Then after we get him Tash and prepped, we've got to prep our pet. Then we are going to passy all 3 of these enslaved miners, then charm our pet, send him in, and then I usually pull him back to like right in here, because if charm breaks, I want to be able to color slant to, oh my lord almighty, to stun the pet to try to get a recharm off on him. And if you're too close, you're going to hit these miners and they will beat the crap out of you. So first things first, let's go ahead and Mez and Tash. The enslaved miner, he won't aggro from here, so you are completely safe. The little skinny slave guys, they are not on any type of faction, and Nibble it back here, he's not on a faction either, so it is completely safe here. So let's go ahead and Mez, and then let's get him Tashed. And let's go ahead and pacify. Again, you don't have to passy, but I might just do. Now I'm going to mez a couple more times, and I'm going to con him to see if he blurred. He's back to apprehensive, so he is blurred. Now let's go ahead and get a pacify, top slot or pacify, and I always use Boltrans to charm because Boltrans is a faster cast time. All right, so next thing we're gonna target one of the miners and then run around right here. And when I go to Passy, right before it lands, I'm going to con the mob and to see if it's apprehensive. If it goes KOS, then I need to gate like immediately. And if you get a gate collapse, then you're going to try to run as fast as you can and gate somewhere. But yeah, so if you get a gate collapse, and it does happen, try to run around here, the corner as far as you can until gate pops back up, and then gate. You should have plenty enough time if you get a gate collapse. Should. It can be close sometimes. So let's get a little bit closer. And then right here, I'm going to con him. Boom. I got the first one. Now we're going to run back around the corner here and get this guy. Should be able to stand somewhere like right in here. Now I'm conning.
Resist.
So I'm still apprehensive. After my resist, I'm going to sit for a tick.
Resist.
All right, I'm still apprehensive. I'm looking at my J-Boost timer. It's a little low, which I don't like, but that's just how it is right now.
Resist.
And if I get a crit fail, then when I gate out, I will. It's no problem. I'll just go ahead and refresh everything. All right, cool, got that one. Sometimes you get it like easily, and sometimes it'll take a couple. Whoa, man, I got a little bit of lag there. Then we're gonna get this guy. Spamming my con.
Resist.
Apprehensive. Sit down for a tick. Got him. So that is all three of them. Passy. Now, since our pet is already prepped, we are going to get off Passy and we're going to get a Tash up. And then we're going to launch right into a Boltrans. And then we are going to tash that Trustee, and right about right there. And I'm going to go ahead and fetter. He's already tashed. Now we're going to get a slow up. So right in here, you know, it's a good place to stun if I get a break. He is slowed. Now we're going to go ahead and get a haste up on the pet. And then I'll get a damage shield, and then we should be good to go.
Root break.
I wish I had. Cool, I'm going to get him rooted again. Now he is slowed, so like even if you get a break, you're usually going to be okay. I'm going to top slot my Bedlam, and I'm going to get my pet targeted. So if he breaks, I'm just going to color slant and launch right into a Boltrans. And the reason why I use Boltrans for is because it's a lot faster cast. It takes a lot of mana, but it is a way faster cast. Now he is going to enrage, but my pet has freaking so much hit points that I'm not really too worried about it. And if I am worried about it, then I'll just freaking bounce in and he can hit me a little bit. But the enrage, it should be dropping here in a second. And he's no longer enraged, and then down he goes. Now, at this point, I just gate out. I'll come back and loot here in a second, because I don't want to deal with a hasted pet, because I've totally waited to loot, and then I get hasted in the middle, or the charm breaks right in the middle of looting, and then he just beats the crap out of me, and it's a sad day. So, we're going to go ahead and pause it right here, and I'll work my way back down, and we will see what drops. Pause it. Well, crap. I just looted it. Dang it. I want to show it on video. But anyways, look at that. Earring of Cleansing. This was, how much was this? freaking bad boy worth? Like 4,000? Of course, I'm going to use it on my cleric. 3,500 to 4,000 plat. Boom. There we go. You can also get the other earring as well. That's a little bit cheaper. Boom. Super easy camp. Got one. And while I was running back down, look what popped. We got freaking Foreman murtak, so getting some luck, getting some luck. So let's go ahead. I'm going to met up, and we are going to get started on Foreman murtak, which he's a little bit easier. All you got to do is passy him. Same thing, grab the pet, and you just freaking drag your pet over and stuff. And same kind of principle, be out of color slant range of that guy, so if you get a break, then you can do that. But I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'm going to met up, and then boom, look at that, man, getting lucky. Like, that's cool. That works for me. Hopefully I can get something cool off of him. But yeah, cool. I'm going to pause it real quick, met up to full, get the pet prepped again, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this guy down. So with Foreman Murtalacalac, all you have to do is pacify this guy, and we are going to charm the slave master and drag him over and kill the foreman. But first, we need to prep the pet. Always got to prep your pet, have Tash already up, so that way you don't have to do anything crazy. You can just launch right into it. So let's get Pacify down. Let's get a Tashalash up. Let's get him, get a little bit closer here. Mez, Tash, and I'm going to get a Passy on him too. Like, you don't even have to Passy this guy. I just feel more comfortable, guys.
Resist.
What? What do you mean you resisted? It's probably a waste of mana, but I just like to do it. Alright, so I'm going to con him. Let's go ahead and get him mezzed. He is now apprehensive, so he has been blurred. We have our pet prep. Let's get off Passy. Oops, no, I need Passy up, because we are going to target the Enslaved Iksar Miner. We're going to do the same thing, run back around the corner here so you have time to run. If you do get a crit fail, then just gate. If you get a gate collapse, then just run around as far as you can until gate comes back up, because it does happen. I think I can get like right here. Now I'm conning.
Resist.
He's apprehensive, so I did not get a crit fail. I gotta freaking farm some more faction. I'm apprehensive now. Con. Still apprehensive. That is good. Let's get a tick in. Conning him. Got him. Now we are going to go to our slave master, and then I don't need pacify, but I'm going to need Tash, and let's go ahead and get a bull trans on this guy. Get a feather up, get him tashed, and then let's go ahead and get a slow up. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and get a top slot Bedlam, and we're going to haste. Whoops. Oh, crap. We are going to... I did not mean to do that. I'm pressing all kinds of wrong button. Let's get him hasted. And let's go ahead and get a feedback on him. Now from right here, if I get a break, the color slant should not hit him. And Foreman Murtak's going out. Again, I'm just going to gate out. And I'm not sure if this guy enrages. It's the first time I have actually got him to pop. Yep. He does enrage, but my pet's got plenty of hit points, so he should be completely fine. And I'm not sitting to med here because I don't want to take rounds from a freaking hasted pet. And then let's go ahead and gate out, and we'll get back down and loot that and see. We will see what pops. See what pops. See what drops. Hopefully it's something good. I want something good. All right. Cool. Don't forget to refresh J-Boots and Lev, and I'm going to go ahead and pause it and until I get down there to loot. All right. Back down here at the at Murdak corpse. Let's see what he drops. Vial of Rolling. That's actually pretty cool. It's a Lev with 10 charges. I mean, that's cool. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I believe these can be recharged as well for fairly cheap, but I could be completely wrong on that. Boom! Vial of Rolling Gas. I was hoping to get something. Let me see what that's worth. I don't think it's worth much because that's a common drop. It's worth 200 plat. Whatever, whatever. But as you can see, guys, this camp is easy. It's pretty laid back. You're going to have quite a bit of downtime. I like this camp. Again, I'm trying to get both of the earrings, and I got both of the earrings. The first one I got when I wasn't recording, I was messing around learning the camp. So boom, both earrings for my little crappy cleric, or I can throw them on my shaman, whatever. There we go. I just wanted to show this camp. Super easy. Very nice camp to just set timers and clear placeholders and get names and get some plat. Again, it's not the most high value plat camps down here, but still it's easy and you can get some pretty decent items. But I think I covered everything. That's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, hit the like button and thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and all that stuff. But that's gonna do it for me. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having a good year. Hope you're having a good day, everyone. You guys be safe out there because the world is going bananas. And that's it for me, guys. Peace.